only 1% of the Rust console community cheats. That is the number that was shown to me via the Rust console Discord that someone sent to me surrounding the player base that cheats on this game. So for example, if there's 300,000 active players on the game, that means that 30,000 players of that 300,000 cheat. Now whilst you may think 30,000 players is a lot, in my opinion the number is much higher. Now there could be a few reasons as to why 1% was the number that apparently was given for the amount of cheaters in this game. One being that they don't want to discourage legit players or new coming players to play the game. If you're going to sit there and say that anywhere from 10 to 50% of the community cheat, that's not going to encourage any new players or legit players for that fact to either start playing the game or play the game legitly. Now whilst we 100% don't know if 1% is true or false, this is just my opinion. A player coming from beta when this game literally released, playing this actively for 2 years with players, in my opinion 1% is a lot of horseshit. Now I don't know the percentage of people that play this game that make videos on TikTok, but you can just look at the hashtag of Zim or Zen and you see the amount of people that just brag about it, that don't even care about it. And this is not me complaining, this is just laying out what I've seen. And I'm not going to name any names, but there are a lot of people that cheat on this game via TikTok or YouTube. And to say only 30,000 of 300,000 are cheating on this game is just, it's incredible to me that if someone's thrown that number out there. Because quite frankly, the issues of surrounding Zim and Zen and cheating in general is a worldwide problem for gaming, not just Rust. And the amount of cheaters on these games such as Siege, Call of Duty, there's lots. Now whilst we don't know the percentage of them, the thing is with Rust is that a lot of the community comes from Rainbow Six, DayZ and other survival based games. However, Rainbow Six is one I wanted to point upon because that game is literally Zim Zen fested. But cheating in general is just not people bragging about having a dot spray that they don't have any control over because something's doing it for them. It's the fact that people are following the crowd. Not everyone's the same. Someone can pick up the spray and literally have a dot spray as a legit player, whereas the next person could just completely be bad and it will take them a couple days to learn it. Thus, those kind of players getting bored and just repeating the same old stuff in aim training every single day to warm up, which so happens to be how a legit player is on this game. So cutting those hours, they cheat. And when you see a team of people doing it, solo, duo, trios picking up on it, and not to mention solo duo trio that I mentioned in my last video, I applaud you for doing that. How else are these solo duo trios able to compete against these teams, not only just in numbers but also have zero recoil? The only thing I can see them doing is jumping on the bandwagon along with all the other people that are doing it. This isn't me promoting cheating, but this is kind of me just saying how it is. It's kind of like the sheep following the herd analogy. I will confidently say that on my non-existent mortgage, it's more than 1%. If you want me to be nice, I'd say it's 10%, but if you want me to be real about it, it's 20 to 30 in my opinion. Even more, possibly. But what do you guys think? Do you think 1% is the accurate number that we're being given, or are we being lied to so we don't discourage any new coming players or players that are playing legit at this moment in time? There's plenty of players out there that I've spoken to in the past that I now see videos of them either flexing that they have a dot spray and that they're cheating, or you can just completely see going from a circle spray to within a dot spray within a week. And not just in a couple of videos, but consistently in each video they have the same spray, which is almost impossible to have as a legit player. In every single fight, whether you're moving up and down, depending on the terrain, depending on the pressure, you are going to have a different spray. Could still be pinpoint, but you're going to have a different spray. But yeah, in my opinion, I think it's more than 1%. I don't know what you guys think, whether you agree or disagree. Just from seeing how the teams have evolved on this game, seeing how players have evolved, and the shift in how the community has gone, not just in Rust, but in all these games, cheating is a problem, and it's going to still continue to be like that for years to come, because it is almost impossible to detect unless you are Microsoft and Sony. But then again, it's all about money, and what is money going to bring? It's going to bring in more players where they're using these devices because they can play the game longer and don't have to invest their time in learning a recoil, which in my opinion was a whole part of the fun of playing Rust. It was the thing that COD didn't give me, that Fortnite didn't give me, that Apex didn't really give me. Rust was just alone in terms of skill, and when you came across a player that beamed early on in Rust and you knew for a fact they weren't cheating, like, you would applaud them and say that player is a legend. Kind of like in the Call of Duty days of Modern Warfare 2, where quickscoping was a big thing and you'd see them hitting triple, collats, quad feeds, 5-man on screens. Like, you'd say they're good. That on this game just doesn't happen anymore. Let me know what you think. Is 1% the accurate number, or are we being lied to?